sa director of football nkomo no any position get well. If you have Ogum as your head coach, your director of football cannot be anybody.
So Simon.
Offer. There be Ogum as your head coach. Your director of football cannot be anybody.
Anybody else?
There be a director of football a board level start lie. Yeah, we not a director. That person who will be the director of football will definitely be above Ogumo.
As in coaching?
He will be in terms of the organogram of Asante Kotoko. Kotoko structure, no?
Yes.
The director of football will be above the head coach. Or Nesro. In Saudi Arabia, Oba Ogum Suro Ba. It should be somebody clearly ni CV, na achievement and knowledge in the football language and a football ecosystem, no. And say Obi Ogum Suro. I don't know if you get my picture.
You okay? The American crab because Dina mo bonus there.
It mean anybody.
Maybe the title, no.
May change. If say head of scouting, say be a head of scouting.
Yes.
That means head of scouting is under the head coach.
The director, they say, not just say,
so Manchester United will be a head of scouting. You report to the head coach. You don't report to board.
Who player now? What be catch coach?
No, be catch. Me who player we you? Now coach one can say, me per right backer. Or what these qualities? The age range to say, the strength to say, the height to say. Now so you follow the policies and direction of the head coach. So director of scouting and now head of scouting is under the head coach. But director of football is above the head coach in terms of structure. And to say, I didn't obey bar. I say, imagine. Also, the moment you ball, coach Akwesiapia as technical director for ASANTE KOTOKO.
Actually,
Obro Ogum so bebre. Playing days, the legendary status,
coaching,
the achievement in coaching, the respect he command, or the football society, no. Se nipa ne sa no to ne nsa frɛ se brabe tena manimu a. Den so obebu nanimtia because obi a wodi buo soronkoma no. Ti na adwuma yɛmfa general manager mo obi akeke ye ni mo obi a adwuma ne nhyehyɛ no workers ne bu no ne nimdie fa adwuma no wɔ soro a ɔto ne nsa frɛw na otuufo a ɛnyam yɛte yɛse na ɔde tuufo ɔde na experience na otuufo wɔ adwuma no. So if Kotoko is appointing a director of football, it's a huge position. I don't have a problem with nipa na ne din hano, but I'm just trying to explain a position natural.
Based on the back for can just say
because that person is responsible for everything around the football side of Kotoko.
Yeah.
Not just the senior team, down to the youth team. One thing they must also know, yes, modern day game, no, you be our team in early 2000, early 1995, and now what the neba obebreo. Bo ne kasa no asesa of eneti he yewrate campus a e bi efiri ho nche but the onyoma bi ombe ya ebebiri ani so so if you don't move with the system ube wura ba bi ebebiri ani so. So if you are appointing somebody to be the director of football, he must be okay with the new dynamics of football. Untimi go ka say e bi a 1990 coach we or the cap bi wo Ghana ha say nti na e ba be director obeba no be che 1990s nyoma no emfa wo yeah breso na say ne no yeah breso na say ne no emnante na ba. So you need somebody that understand the modern trend but again is experience. To you obi say Akwesiapia, he's still in the coaching world. What did they make an say ogusu upgrade no ho nti modern way not tiasie olden way not tiasie. So Kotoko needs somebody like that. And yes, I work of Fedi Panaba. About it is a dia foundation ye kitikiti. Na soro ye kakraka. Both obe free Ogum. Ogum so ni atin sempi afa na hun. Obe free the professor. Na sa akoda na asem foforo.
Sanfa so a.
Na no so ya asem foforo.
Na me ko
out of the game. From my checks, it appears that Andrew Sintimen and also the yellow card or Kotoko game on boy against Legon City, so he might also be out of the game. I also means here kind of be. Of another may checks be on the Kotoko squad. Kotoko has in if we are being frank with ourselves, almost squad.
Squad in depth.
Yes. Minim clubs are how to organ on betting 3 top goalkeepers like Freddy Kasare, Danlad Ibrahim, and Muiz Poati as your third option. Minim club organ on betting bizarre. Because club do say that they can boast of Danlad Ibrahim as a goalkeeper on the crutch bench. So I check clubs now. One thing is clear: their main goalkeeper will be solid, but the next goalkeeper no yeah. Their coach ne cried in the 2 man and yum shishini bino. So how to folk were even fortunate to have a tie and eye. Just that on me new form ne conform all of a sudden. Now I hear Kotoko right back. Kotoko Emmanuel Kote form in Swatremai. No a starter. Kotoko guesting a Japan the last Chan tournament he played. You need any Japan modern ball. Nancy above form. But clearly, if you have such a player, it means that we're reaching a level be on our top level football playing. So also a Kotoko bench. Kotoko for Samuel and Fussein is Aku last no about RTU. Also, so right back position. Okay. Won't mean kase how or some of the players might not be in a good form, but they've shown say on my idea. Oko Kotoko left backer. Otimi Yusu Morrison. Or Nicholas Osebonsu, or John Tedeku. And even in the worst case, there is Nana Benyini. Inti ahono, and yasa ba kupe pra asama bow. Over the point I'm trying to build that, there were teams be or ha, position be or ha, ba ku pra, e be the hope BMO. Na coach in su gujem. Kotoko center back or Ansu Nuruddin Blay Sharif Mohammed. They na me dwan de na say Dawuni Yaya no, it looks like onya bimboy am yen kan asem. Because looks clearly onya bimboy.
Krokra ba krokra.
One kronya bimboy. Nti say kra me decide say men cast onya dia. Clearly the coach should be the one say bisa the question because go na akofa ne ba. But these 4 center backs Blay Nuruddin, who was the captain of RTU, Henry Ansu are not a part of the Black Galaxies, and Sharif Mohammed are a part of the Black Galaxies in the last Chan tournament. We need the 4 center back options as ASANTE KOTOKO. Over, there are few clubs that can boast of these materials. The Americans are saying players are young and tears or Munkobino, and I options are Kotoko. There is no team in Ghana. Oh. We has no Kotoko team be any Ghana. They can boast of creative midfielders like our 2 teams, no. Has Walenda or Salim or Inoke Subontain or Martin Kakari or Salifu Ibrahim. We mean like creative midfielders. You do the idea in say Utimebo Suraj said as was our position. Oba Kotoko.
Na has do pray you cross your money di Nuruddin.
On ka defend defensive. But we offensive for creative for. Kotoko ma ozeze. Na Kotoko a movie on ama Baba Yaya. Morrison Timibo number 10 position. Now I'm Richmond Lamte. Now I'm Shadrach Ado. Offer club saying what's Adiebi or Ghana. Zeze, Yaya, Lamte, Shadrach Ado, Morrison. Omunyina bit me about just behind the striker as your creative midfielder. Enti, so 2 teams, you know, why they are struggling, no? Of a some case power because a top materials no more one will go maso you. You can talk about Kotoko's defensive midfield. But you no free wa no Sheriff free ono. Utumu say how kesi abeda ho and probably a number 9. Typical striker be awi mu kwale free wa the obesi na nine bedding for us to say we your Tangas defensive midfielder free wa. Now ko anim ko yi Hamza Isa ayim hyehyaba because has ni in terms of numbers no Hamza Isa gap between ono ne Kashala Kasim Sise no wa Kasim Sise with 2 goals Kashala or 1 goal Hamza with 12 goals unse mu wa pa. Then when it come to Kotoko Mukwala 11 no aba binya eye Kalu with 3 Ziggy with 0 Infege with 0 the positions me no a class me no way we main one ni free wa the obeba no gap ni muso no a defensive midfield and striker but no power for other clubs now you realize that omo nyina with the same thing no some test aya can their top striker or their top goal scorer is a winger not a forward some test aya can top goal scorer a winger on your forward uko nations are we Diego ni free wa when biem nom de gina ho as their forward as their striker Ghana has a pa league near bon open typical strikers are clubs ka crab na obenyu say the first striker will be about 7 the free bench ba will be 5 ebi ni ha into a problem a kati across
so what nations in there emfantu just on game na ban away 1-0
almost share 1
nations share 1-0
into fan kai no krani nyame anim if it's about materials ASANTE Kotoko should be competing for the league because you might talk about Samates but Samates so show mu players now we way free word you bebe bia na nse na nya hu bia o if you take away Emmanuel Keyeke from the team Ebenezer Okran is a defensive midfielder on your offensive we Keyeke ni free wa send the Kotoko ne be ma Lamte Zeze Babaya ya Shadrack Adu Enoch Morrison omunya bi sa o send the house mama Orlando Obama Salif, Obama Subonten, Obama Kakari, Obama Suraj, no. Uko other teams no money bisa o. So uko nations in there. Na so we Prince Aqua free. Omu finfin wa. There are few players in the nation setup on betting about say Prince Aqua. Because boy no mkofa ni free bechim no. Abdul Karim is a defensive midfielder on board Prince Aqua position ni bi. It offer you sometimes ask yourself, why are these clubs leading Kotoko? If it was down to material, because team Walusu the goalkeeper, Walusu the creative, Walusu Opon, Walusu Isaac Opon, Walusu Bernard Somoa, but your Bokot got 20 miles per hour. These are still good players. Other clubs need be sa. It's a disappointment in more fans.
But me share Ogum interview can say Tama Sheriff April no. There's one player ban and Chenka say on trying to befa. Morrison.
Yes.
Now Morrison out of this game. And how do you know?
Oh, my point is, you have the materials. So before some Morrison be bono. No abo in team man. Ono anako fan ba.
I know try out.
No kofa change am na no kofa na ono anako fan ba. So the point is they have the materials. Some Morrison got no. No with team no man.
Yeah.
And not in the core no. So my point, they have the options. Wait me got first 11. Near say another 11. Uti players ne woman because hey, you might say so and now some could continue imagine no. Where were they coming from? So Sheriff Mohammed Eba Kotoko no. Make a defender. No new Liberty. But you who born the last season for Kotoko. So Gaston Japan back Kotoko no. There was some kufu no mo omone Kotoko nya asema wo status. I no free by division 2. But who boy. So that is where I'm coming from. How the players have performed and where they've gotten to the extent that we can now talk about the talent in them. That's what I said Uba has. No new be our jidin. But boy anya Black Galaxy score. Nti enesa onyene na ona nko yi a we ask questions. We are talking about a Kotoko. Nobody now is talking about Infege. Yembo Infege mpodin biem. And Obo Infege di obi empeni di ati. But at a point in the Ghana Premier League, near 10 top scorers are none di shembi. So Kotoko don't have an excuse in the tomorrow's game or mobile. The players are there. And the coach must use the players and get the results. Omuni excuse. Me, I'm still disappointed in the kind of performance that Kotoko has put up. Because players need go. Last time na Danger Man Bobo has. Dennis Kosa, Levinshaw Sata, na waba benya eye sibe agbasima opon afrane wanya yawamankwa abafi Michael Ampedu Utanga Linda Salim Edoso eni mo kra na ye kan mpo no yenyina hu de na kashala eye no during pre-season yenyina hu Kasim Sisa has so ayren akwa naba. So they have the materials and it's the duty of both coaches to get the clubs the resource. When you are there, I was empire. Transfer window baby, almost have a job bed, your coin.
Hona measure no.
Almost have Fabia
Sapa.
And then got Nicholas Mensah.
But also, many director of a football.
Mamen